Alright everyone, welcome. Part 2, where we'll definitely just walk to the castle. Never mind. Hoot up here. Appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. So, hello everybody. Welcome back, Ocarina of Time Part 2, and we have just met Kapora Gabora. I like him. Go this way to Hyrule Castle, you will meet a princess. I skipped all his dialogue by accident, but here's the thing that he does. Did you get all of that? Well, no I didn't. Go straight this way and you'll see Hyrule Castle. Yeah, so that's his thing. He repeats himself, well he doesn't repeat himself, but he goes on and on, encouraging you to just skip his dialogue, and then at the very end, he asks if you got all that he said. And then usually the option that is the default option makes him say it again. It's kind of funny. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas that you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start on the subscreen or Z and R to access the map. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot. Okay, yeah, whatever. Did you get all of that? Yes, we did. Alright then, I'll see you around. Hoot. Yeah, so I like Kapora Gabora. He's kind of cool. And his animation's pretty good for this era, too. But yeah, another thing that's going to be shown off here pretty soon is how fast the days are. Because, you know, seems to be well, it was formerly the middle of the day, but look at that, it's already setting. Yes, the Great Deku Tree wanted us to go to Hyrule Castle. That's where I'm going. So that's where most people kinda get mad at Navi for, is they tell you things that you already know. So it looks like, yeah, we didn't make it in time. Because that's Hyrule Castle, and we have these. Now, if you kill enough of those, then a big one spawns. But yeah, the days and nights in Ocarina of Time are very, very fast. And I don't really know why. They probably could have made them longer, but they just didn't. Yeah, there's a big one. And I think I've heard that it keeps scaling, so if it stayed night forever, and you just always had to fight these whenever you were out here, it would just keep getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, as you can see, it's already turning. But yeah, that's what happens when it's night out here. It's time to fall into the river, or the moat. I was gonna walk up that chain, show off something kind of cool. So yeah, I'm sure everyone's heard that Ocarina of Time is getting a proper Switch remake, which will be the second remake of this game. But welcome to Castle Town. I think this guy tells us, yeah, welcome to Hyrule Castle Town. It's a peaceful and prosperous town. Check out this place. Man, I'm so bored. Things would be sure more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. Hey, that's just between you and me, okay? Anyway, maybe we can let off some steam by breaking these jars. Stand near a jar and press A to lift it, and then press A to throw it. Or we can smash them. That is kind of weird, though. We need to... let's hop up here. So yeah, this room's kind of interesting. Well, I completely failed that. There's another one of those gold skulltulas, so let's take care of that. Discorded gold skulltula. But I'm sure you've all heard this music before that's playing right now. It's in like every video essay video on YouTube ever. But I really like this theme that's going on right now, the Castletown theme. So I've only been to one, but this is the music that I would imagine would be at more Renaissance fairs if people bothered doing it. But it fits, I feel. Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk and he hasn't come back yet. Yep. So this is Castletown. Quite a nice place. But we don't really have anything to do here. Actually, yes we do. But that's Hyrule Castle. Looks like we're gonna have to get through more Kapora Gabora. Hey, Link, this way. The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. And it doesn't matter. Do you want to hear what I said again? No, I'm fine. Ooh, you're a smart kid. Good luck then. It's like he's messing with you, but like messing with Link as well. Like he's messing with both, the player and you. So there's a guard. We don't want to get caught by him. So let's go up. Just look at that. That looks fantastic. But you know, we've been told by the Deku Tree to come here, so surely these guys will understand. Hey, you. Well, maybe not. And that's weird, because, like, we were caught up there, and then we ended up down here, so he just kind of, like, tossed us off the edge. How nasty. Let's... So this is something that I probably wouldn't have picked up on, but let's bump into this. Or miss. Yeah. Oh, it's you again. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Oh yeah. If you'll look for him, then I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. It's just an egg with a bit of a nest around it too. Unusual. You can equip it and do all that. So let's do that. Let's equip it. So yeah, as you can see, it's already turning night. It lasts no time whatsoever. Now, the sequel to this game, Majora's Mask, that makes the days more lengthy. But, you know, that game's days are also pretty short. I feel it should have been like 24 minutes total, so like 12 minutes day, 12 minutes night. That would have just been... that would have made more sense to me. But they nailed the day-night cycle a lot better later, I feel. Because right now it's just like extreme time, but hear that. Yep, he's asleep. Mumble mumble. Welcome to our ranch. Welcome, our ranch is so fun. Come on, look around. At least he dreams about work. Sometimes, you know, you get stuck working something you don't really like. But yeah, this guy is very obviously Mario. He's got red, blue, and ow. He even has Bowser. Look at that. He has like a Bowser pin. Yeah, so let's just move these blocks. Oh, look at that. Something great happened. We now have a chicken. And... what in tarnation? Unfortunately, you can't see very much. There we go. Hello, who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest. Guess I fell asleep. What? Malon was looking for me. I'm gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad leaving Malon behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. Yep. So we'll meet him a bit later. Meet more him. For now, we gotta go this way. And we gotta go in that crevice right there, which is suspiciously similar to those crawl spaces we were in earlier. If you remember last time, in Kokiri Forest, there was one where we got the sword, and then in the Deku Trees dungeon, there was another. At least I think. So let's just go in. So yeah, these are probably the worst guards ever. Not only because they're completely blind, but also, if they catch you, which they will, well, if you walk right in front of them, they just toss you out here. They don't even toss you, like, out of the castle grounds. It's just, like, slightly outside of the castle. It's ridiculous. So yeah, these guys, it's about timing. It's a minor stealth part of this game. You just gotta wait. See, coast is clear. They're also, they have to be wearing like earmuffs or something, because they're also completely deaf. Because I can't hear the kid going, hup, hup, and all that. They can't hear that. It's ridiculous. But that's okay. It's a game. We don't have to think about it too much. Don't want to fall down there, though. There we go. Perfect. Like, they just don't hear that for some reason. It's silly. Yeah. Okay, come on. Walk down there. Yeah, good. Alright, we made it. So, here we are. So there's a couple things here that's kind of interesting. It's a plant. Hey, you, don't cause trouble. He just throws a bomb at you. But over here, speaking of, we have Mario characters, including Luigi and, like, Mario and Bowser. So, yeah. Those come from, like, Mario 64 and Mario Kart, I believe. Which, on that note, I haven't properly played and beat Mario 64 ever, so that's something for the channel too. But you know, we've come here to meet someone, so maybe this person knows where they are. Yeah, hi. Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green one? Do you have it? Well, yeah. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. Light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that... I keep reading that wrong. I know that this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. There we go. Yes, I thought you might be that one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story. I didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. So she's who we're looking for. What is your name? Link. Strange, it sounds somehow familiar. Totally not, because there's been like 3 games before this one. Okay then, Link. I'm going to tell you the secret, the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. Alright? The legend goes like this. The 3 goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. They had to hide it, why not just not make it? Okay, whatever. The power to grant the wish of one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule into a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. You'd assume someone evil would... yeah. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil. From evil ones, yeah. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. There's no the 3 spiritual stones, so that implies the existence of more than 3. That's interesting. It's like any 3 will do. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. See, the Ocarina of Time, so that means there's only 1. But 3 spiritual stones means that there might be more than 3. That's interesting. Did you understand, well, the story I just told you? Yeah, I did. That's great. Forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Sure. Hey, wait a second. That's that same guy from that the Deku Tree warned us about. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? Yeah. He poisoned the Deku Tree. That guy's terrible. Ganondorf. The leader of the Gerudos. They hail from a desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I'm sure he is not sincere. Well, right now all we have to go off is your dream, which isn't valid evidence, I don't think. Like, could you imagine if he was just sincere and he just looked like that still? I want to see that timeline where Hyrule's perfectly fine, but Zelda's just afraid of him. But nothing happens. It's just like he doesn't have any idea what we're planning yet. So like, imagine if like Ganon is just fine. He just means what he says. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. Quite fairly. I don't think you could really. That'd be quite the interesting kind of. It'd be kind of dumb to just like not believe someone because of someone else's dream. In real life, like, could you imagine? He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. It being the Triforce. He wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Link, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. Well, that sounds reasonable. Thank you. I'm afraid I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. Such terrifying power. It's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all of my power, and he shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Sounds good. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it'll be helpful to you. Wow. You've received Zelda's letter. Wow. It has Zelda's autograph. Great. Yeah, and it tells you the same thing as before, where you can select it. And I have it selected already. And someone else is here to meet us. Are you one of Ganondorf's minions spying on us? Oh, I'll get you. Never mind. Cutscene. Hi. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I'm responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I've played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. Memorize this song. Okay. Alright. Seems easy. Sorry if the fan is too loud. It's just kind of hot in here. Maybe I can open the door. I do like how Link stares at the ocarina like, wow, this thing makes noise. No way. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. Alright, so we learned a song. It has mysterious power, and only royal family members can learn it. Or allowed to learn it, or something like that. Which would be kind of interesting. Like, imagine if, like, I don't know, you or me, who, like, this is a game, but imagine if we could go into the game, and we just knew it, and we're just, like, somebody else who knows it. It'd be kind of silly. But welcome to Kakariko Village. Alright, well, firstly I want to re-equip my ocarina. Let's do that. There we go. There's a chicken. I'm gonna carry you around. Okay. Yeah, we have a bit of a town here. We have chickens kind of just everywhere. First thing I'd like to do is fill up on hearts again. Let's go up this tower. And I'm going to do something that I did in my first playthrough that I'm sure people have done before, but I figured it out on my own, which was getting up here. What's up? I actually know someone who looks kind of like that. He's great. Hey, good to see you again. Have we met before? I'll give you this as a memento. You got a piece of heart. So these are useful. They're not full heart containers. But if you collect 4, then, well, you get a heart container. So yeah, someone's been very irresponsible with these chickens, these cuckoos, because they've gotten everywhere. Chickens need to be in a pen. And Zelda chickens are no different. You know, at least put them around, put like a fence around them. You come with me. Oh, like that. Hey you, what should I do? My cuckoos have all flown away. You, little boy, please help me bring them back to this pen. Well... Alright, you convinced me. So, we'll find all the chickens we can, and we'll talk to them when we do that. There we go. So there's one right there, and we've seen how they can kind of help you glide. So... quit moving. Okay. We can pick one up. Go over here. Kind of glide down. Okay. Any more in the boxes? None there. There's one. There's another one. You should build a bigger fence. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. Well, why did you become a cuckoo farmer then? For helping me, I'll give this to you. It's a fine glass. It should be useful. Alright, we got a bottle. Those are actually kind of useful in this game. Though it is kind of a silly reward. It's like, you helped me out. Here, have this thing I used. It's so weird. Okay. Well, let's check out over here before we... Alright. The graveyard. Here lie the souls of those who swore fealty to the royal family of Hyrule. The Sheikah, guardians of the royal family, and founders of Kakariko, watch over these spirits in their eternal slumber. Okay. Who are you supposed to be? Little kids can't go on the heart-pounding grave-digging tour described on the sign. Since I can't do that, I'm just imitating Dampé, the gravekeeper, all day. But with my cute face, I'm not heart-pounding at all, am I? Nope. What's this one, though? Nope, well, I didn't mean to stand on it. Royal Family's Tomb. Well, there's a Triforce. It's the Royal Family's Tomb. What if we What if we do this? Because we have been told that that song has mysterious power. Alright, looks like we got something out of it. So let's go down. Okay. Let's get this ready. What do you have to say about these keys? When you get close to it, use Z targeting. Even if it flies away, you can still target it. And now we have probably something that would have completely stumped any hope of me playing this game as a child. These are redeads, and they are unpleasant. And when they get too close, they do that. Yeah, so if you get in their line of sight, they, oh god. Okay, so I kill one, and then the rest don't bother me. Oh, get used to that sound. I'm sorry, everyone. That is a miserable sound. Okay, this poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. A rising sun will eventually set, a newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. Interesting poem. Something is inscribed on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. What? I pressed the button right. Alright. We learned the Sun Song. Something else it does is, yeah, as you can see, it turned night. It's the middle of the day, now it's the middle of the night. Okay, well, we need to get out of here. But we don't really have time to deal with these guys. So I think I'll just go around them. Oh dear. Leave me be. Well, that was good. Let's try and find... Oops. Try and find a heart of some kind. Just grass. Never mind. Perfect. Yes, good. Sorry for that noise, everybody. Yes. What would Saria say? Well... So here's something I did also know about. It's just, you can move these graves around. Kick it open and... well, we got a Hylian shield! We're gonna need that in the future. But I think that's all we need to do around here, but... yeah, that's all we need for Kakariko right now. So, next episode, I think I'll find out... we might go visit Saria, because we did say we would come visit. Right before we switch episodes. Let's get this. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.